The press briefing was centered on the outcome of long-standing land dispute between the Job Kunda family of Jabang and the Jata Kunda family of Busumbala.
Mr. Alaji Yusufa Job was granted a lease for agricultural purpose in 1998 in Jabang village, measuring 860 meters by 580 meters by 650 meters by 1 kilometer. The same Alaji Yusufa Job applied for a change of use from agricultural to residential in accordance with the State Land Act of 1991. The conditional change of use approval was granted in 2007, and in accordance with the State Land Act 1991 as amended, the state acquired 70% of the land and the 30% was left with the family. The 70% acquired by the state was later allocated to Social Security for an estate, Jabang Estate, part of which land forms the Jabang Estate. The remaining 30% for the family, they paid a change of use fee of $510,930. However, the Jata Kunda family of Busumbala challenged the veracity of Job Kunda's lease in court. In 2013, the High Court entered a judgment in favor of Alaji Yusufa Job, that is the Job Kunda family represented here.
PS Ministry of Lands said they put out a task force to inquire into the issue, and their findings shows that Job Kunda had sold out lands that belonged to the Jata Kunda family, and the Jata Kunda family had also sold lands that belonged to the Job Kunda family.
A site visit was conducted by the task force members, during which the independent surveyor saw the boundary of the lease. On this particular occasion, both the police and all the affected parties, that is the Job Kunda and the Busumbala Jata Kunda family, were present with their surveyors to look at what the independent surveyor did to ascertain together with the rest of the team. After re-establishing the boundary of the lease, it became apparent that both parties, that is both Job Kunda and the Jata Kunda, have sold beyond their limits. After we did this particular field visit, we came to realize that Job Kunda sold more than what is within their lease, and also the Jata Kunda family has sold to people encroaching into the lease of the Job Kunda family.
The two families had agreed to negotiate with all victims that bought land from the wrong party.
As for us, as a family and as the family leader, we are open to negotiation. We are not waiting for the task force to call us in corridor or wherever. We are ready. Whoever feels that we obstruct you, come, we see how we are ready for it.
Since the day one in this issue, we accepted for negotiation. We accepted for swap. Any proposal that being made, we see that definitely is something that's going to be help and then minimize damages or minimize anything that fall into something that we did not expect. We accept it.
Land dispute had been a long-standing issue in the Gambia. PS said his ministry had engaged Trimble International Organization, an American organization, to help in working on solving the issue.
Developing what we call cadastral mapping and land registration. This we have gone far. We have got a concept document from an international organization that will map out the entire country, every inch of the country, and then provide title to individuals, especially women and children, the disadvantaged members of our society. This process is on, and equally, as of now, the short-term measures that we are doing is that we are doing georeferencing of all land transactions that go through our offices, that is our physical planning office. If you go there now to transact a land, They will pick coordinates of that land. And if anybody goes to do transaction on the same land, they will be able to detect that this land has been transacted before. So this has helped us a lot in eliminating a lot of double documentation.
The issue of Tranquil was raised.
That is at the level of the Sheriff Division to work on that. The ministry can only support where it is necessary, but we cannot interfere and make any decision. Whosoever has the right on that property will have to decide. But that doesn't stop the people affected to engage government to see what can be done. And they did that, and then I think if they continue engaging government to see what could be the solution, we cannot force the rightful owner to leave his property, but we can also see what government can do for those people affected.
Modou Lamin Balde and Binta Jeng are victims of both Job and Jata Kunda family.
Because my land, according to the demarcation, it falls in the Jata Kunda site. So I see that, Jata Kunda is very much cooperative, actually. By even listening to them, they say that, definitely I cannot lose 2 of my properties there. Then let me go and engage them. Then they will show me at least whereby that I can even grab it for settlement or as a ownership. So which I am very much grateful to them, definitely. But as I see Job Kunda, definitely they are not cooperative. And I bought the land from Job Kunda. Just imagine this: you bought the land from somebody that is not cooperative, somebody that you didn't give a penny to is cooperative, want to help and solve the problem. So definitely that's so that Jata Kunda, according to their representatives, definitely they are very, very, very cooperative.
Suma dom de moma jindalon kër ngir dafa gis ci coono bu ma nekk léegi mu ñëw moom artiste daf dee tega programme mu tega pare mu ne ma yaa dama la bëgg a génne ci problème léegi xaalis bu mu am 70,000 la mu njëkk a dugal 40,000 bi after gaay kolaat ko mu dugalaat 20 bi after mu dugalaat 10 muy 70 ndeke ñoom fuñ ñu jox foofu nekkul seen place léegi mu stade di sampa dem na ba def fa cabine de salle ak feñ ñu daane feñ bi léegi maa ngi nii ñun luñu yaakaaroon gannaaw yàlla yónni taba day ci kër bi lañ ko dugal léegi dama doon ñaan ngir yaa su gaay mu ne delloo xaalis bi xale bi xaalisam bu mu yaakaar seef ko ci banque bi yëpp la def ci kër bi 3 years duñ leen dee mën a gis léegi suñ ma jàppale woon man dama dee luwaas dañ daane feñ bi bàyyi fa néeg bi ñemeñ ñoo laal néeg bi ko xam nga xëccoo suuf la ñemeñu ma ne ko mu bàyyeegu mu xool doon waaye gars yi boo leen dee mën a kool ñaata sim card lañ am soo leen koolee duñ dee jël sa kool duñ ko dee jël.
In doubling its efforts, the Ministry of Land had handed 4 vehicles to 4 various regional offices, such as URR, CRR, LRR, and NBR. This, he said, would enable effective and efficient land management.
The regions to benefit from this today's handing over vehicles is the region of URR, that is the Upper River region, the Physical Planning Office, together with the Lands Office there, as well as the Central River region and the Lower River region and the North Bank region. The representatives of the Physical Planning Officers in those regions are with us here.
The press conference was meant to clear speculation surrounding the issue of land dispute between the 2 families and also give victims the opportunity to hear from both families. But what the 2 families are ready to accept during negotiations with their victims is not known. Fatou Kamara reporting for the Fatou Network News Review.